Hello everyone, today we'll take a look at the best monitors for Mac Mini in 2021. I made this list based on my personal opinion, and I'll try to help you find the right one for your needs. To see the prices you can check out the links in the description below. Now let's get started. Number 10, LG 34WK95CW. LG brings all the excellent features we loved about its 49-inch ultra-wide monitor to a relatively compact size of 34 inches. Top features. The ultra-wide monitor for Mac Mini is well suited for multitasking. A high refresh rate of 75 Hz for a more responsive experience. USB-C provides one port to connect your Mac Mini. The 21:9 aspect ratio provides a panoramic view. The monitor comes with LG's on-screen controls for more accessible screen calibration. Both ultra-wide monitors come with at least one USB-C port, wide color gamut, HDR support, and a high pixel density. The 34-inch model is capable of achieving a higher brightness of 400 nits compared to 350 nits on its bigger brother. Number 9, Asus Pro Art PA32UCK. The best video editing monitor for Mac Mini. For those who want to work with HDR video, the trouble with most monitors is the lack of brightness. You can't see what things would look like on a mid-range or better TV. That is not the case here. 1000 nits of peak brightness is right up there with great TVs, and the use of mini LED means its localized dimming is actually more precise than a lot of TVs can manage for fantastic contrast with hundreds of individual zones. Its 4K resolution is also ideal, so you can really watch something at full quality here. Naturally, that means great P3 color support, 95% in this case, but 99.5% Adobe RGB and 100% sRGB coverage make it great for other work too. Number 8, BenQ EX3501R. The best 32-inch monitor for Mac Mini for photographers. This is one of the best displays for photographers, no question, for various reasons. The 32-inch 4K screen lets you really get in and see every pixel if you need to, or just provides a nice big and detailed canvas to view overall. And speaking of calibration, you can adjust color profiles on the monitor's internal image processor without changing it in your Mac's software at all. This enables a clever paper sync feature that enables you to choose from different paper types, and the display will attempt to mimic what your image would look like on that material. Gimmicky perhaps, but even without it, this is simply a phenomenal screen for photographers. The low brightness is a trade-off we can live with for total accuracy. It also offers some extra connections, though they're a bit recessed for our liking. Number 7, BenQ EX3501R. Best ultra-wide monitor for Mac Mini on a lower budget. We've featured a couple of ultra-wide monitors already, but they've both been quite high-end. If you want the working space of ultra-wide and don't need as high-end features, then meet the BenQ. Which is not to say it doesn't have some great features of its own, including 100% sRGB coverage and a refresh rate of up 100 Hz if you want to also use it as a gaming display. It doesn't have some great features of its own, including 100% sRGB coverage and a refresh rate of up 100 Hz if you want to also use it as a gaming display. But the main draw here is definitely the 21:9 aspect ratio. Whereas the MSI above is like an expanded 4K display, this is an expanded Quad HD display. At 35 inches, that provides a wonderful amount of extra space to work, but it's not as sharp as the 4K options here, naturally. With a bit of extra connectivity on board as well, if you need it, this is a great option for those who need a lot of windows open and just want the one screen. If you enjoying this video, smash the like button and hit the subscribe button and click on the bell icon so you never miss a video. Now, let's get started. Number 6, Dell UP2720Q. Best 4K monitor for Mac Mini with impeccable accuracy. This is the model Dell makes for those who didn't find the other one pro enough for their color accuracy and connectivity needs. It also adds Thunderbolt 3 hub support into the mix, so if you want to daisy chain or just have several high bandwidth accessories to connect, it's ready. That's on top of all the advantages the other screen had, including its razor-sharp 4K display and great ergonomics. Number 5, Philips Brilliance 499P9H. Philips Brilliant is the best curved monitor for Mac Mini. This is effectively 2560/1440 resolution monitors fused side by side into one super screen for those who usually run a twin display setup. Its huge size might actually save you some space since you'll only have the footprint of one screen. And it's packed full of features while it's at it, including the ability to display from two different computers side by side and to switch between them as a KVM. There's a built-in webcam and a ton of connectivity. Number 4, MSI Prestige PS341WU Best 5K Monitor for Mac Mini. MSI is best known for its gaming products, but it's made a strong push to win over creative pros in the last few years, and the Prestige demonstrates why the company has been so successful at it. The 98% DCI P3 color support is very welcome, as is the brightness level, which is higher than the average monitor. It even supports HDR600 if you have something connected that can take advantage of it. This is actually really useful because it not only gives you more working space overall, but also means you can display Ultra HD or Cinema 4K video at full size and still have space for some adjustment controls. It's good for connectivity, it's good for ergonomic setups, and image quality is top-notch. Number 3, Asus Pro Art PA32UCK Best Mac Mini Monitor for balancing the budget and pro features. And 75Hz refresh rate, monitor daisy chaining built in, an on-screen scaling overlay to show the actual size of paper over your work, and anti-blue light tech. They also offer HDMI and USB-C of course, and act as a connection hub. Number 2. ViewSonic VP2458 Best Budget Monitor for Mac Mini. ViewSonic aims to get the key things right, including 100% sRGB color support. It's also ideal for smaller desks, as one of the few monitors around that wants to offer both strong accuracies and to be smaller than 27 inches. The inclusion of height, tilt, pivot, and swivel control in the stand is a corner that ViewSonic very wisely didn't cut to, so it's easy to set it up comfortably. This is just a simple screen that does one thing and does it well, and that gives you a great display to work on. Number 1, Dell UltraSharp U2720Q, the best monitor for Mac Mini for creatives overall. Dell UltraSharp U2720Q combination of 4K resolution, broad color support, and reasonable price for a pro display. And 27 inches is a great size. It provides a lot of canvas for working. It's ideal for keeping the 3840/2160 resolution look sharp, and yet it's not ridiculous on your desk. The brightness is nothing to write home about, but we'll take accuracy off or needless dazzle any day. It's a decent connectivity hub too, though there's no Thunderbolt 3 support.